Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. There is a tweet by Honorable George Peter Kaluma, Homa Bay Town Member of Parliament, a tweet that is really generating a lot of political heat and debate. And I felt it was worth discussing here because it raises some critical issues worth analyzing. Honorable George Peter Kaluma, may God open the eyes of Mudavadi so that he may realize that his unity with Baba Raila Odinga stands to benefit him more than it will Raila. The son of Western Kenya, Western and Nyanza have great leadership potential but makes mistakes of judgment at critical times. That's Honorable George Peter Kaluma's tweet. And this tweet is really eliciting a lot of political debate. And a majority of comments are actually in agreement with this tweet. So I felt it was worth discussing because it raises two critical issues worth discussing. The first critical issue here, Peter Kaluma is stating that if Musalia Mudavadi joins hands with Raila, Mudavadi stands to gain more than Raila Odinga. The second critical issue here, Peter Kaluma is stating that sons of Western and Nyanza have great leadership potential but makes mistakes of judgment at critical times. Those are two important issues I felt was worth analyzing and discussing. So if in case you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Let's start with the first critical issue. Musalia stands to benefit or gain more than Raila Odinga. Let's have a look at Western, where Musalia Mudavadi comes from. If you look at Busia County, it's a given fact. If an election is done there today, Raila will beat Musalia Mudavadi there. Come to Kakamega, it's clear that Raila Odinga will beat Musalia Mudavadi in Kakamega County. Go to Vihiga County. In Vihiga, it will be a split. But Raila will give Mudavadi a run for votes there. Go to Bungoma, it will almost be a split. So if you add all these votes, it's very clear that Raila Odinga has a head start in the Mulebe Nation. That's a given fact, ladies and gentlemen. So assuming Musalia Mudavadi joins hands with Raila Odinga, it will be seen that this majority Mulebe support that are currently supporting Raila Odinga, it will be seen as if they voted for Raila Odinga because of Musalia Mudavadi. So if Musalia can join Raila and play his politics very smartly, he will be able, in my considered opinion, to actually take this support or rather inherit this Mulembe support from Raila Odinga. In that, in 2007, let me give that example. For those who are keenly following politics at that time, the Kalenjin nation in 2007, even before William Ruto decided to support Raila Odinga, the Kalenjin nation were largely warming towards Raila Odinga. In fact, I still remember when William Ruto was being crowned, was being crowned in Eldama Ravine, it was being crowned as a Pentagon member. Somebody was in charge of Rift Valley in Eldama Ravine, and the function was hosted by Musa Sirma. In fact, before that, even Ruto was crowned at Eldama Ravine, Raila Odinga was already a darling of residents, or rather of the Kalenjins. So William Ruto was forced to board that vehicle. After boarding that vehicle, William Ruto played his politics very smartly and he managed to pull the Kalenjins from Raila Amolo Odinga. In this case, Musalia Mudavadi, if he was smart enough, he can also pull the same thing maybe on Raila Amolo Odinga. Because as things stand today, Raila enjoys a majority support in Western. Musalia should be smart. He should join. He should flow with the current. Let him appear to be supporting Raila Amolo Odinga very, very seriously. After that, let him play his politics smart and make sure he takes away the Mulembe residents or the Mulembe support Raila is currently enjoying. But going against that, he's most definitely going to lose. This Mulembe support, or rather the Mulembe support Raila is enjoying currently, those people, or rather that kind of a support will turn against Musalia Mudavadi. So I agree with Peter Kaluma that Musalia stands to gain more than actually Raila stands to gain. Because even without Musalia, Raila will win the Western vote, with or without Musalia. But if Musalia joins Raila, if he plays his politics smartly, he might just withdraw the Mulembe electorates or voters who are currently supporting Raila Amolo Odinga. That's the first critical issue that I feel Musalia has to think very carefully about. And then the second critical issue here, the sons of Western and Nyanza, in this case Musalia Mudavadi. Musalia has a very great potential leadership skills, or other potential. But his main undoing or problem is that he makes mistakes of judgment at critical times. And we saw that in 2002. In 2002, it was widely rumored and believed that actually Raila Odinga wanted to say Musalia Tosha, only for Musalia Mudavadi to go back to Kanu. At that time, before he went back to Kanu, they were in the Rainbow Coalition. And it was widely speculated and believed Raila wanted to say Musalia Tosha. Nonetheless, he went back to Kanu and he even ended up losing his Sabatia seat. That's one instance where it has been proved that Musalia, his judgment sometimes fails him. And then in 2013 again, the entire Mulembe nation was pro-Raila Amolo Odinga. Musalia, we were told, or rather meant to believe, that he was confused with Ruto. They told him they wanted to support him for the presidency. And we just saw Musalia dumping Raila Amolo Odinga, going Ruto way, after which he was played again, and then he ended up contesting for the presidency, which again, he failed miserably. Raila beat him in his own backyard, including Vihiga. We are now heading towards 2022, or rather we are in 2022. And most definitely, from the look of things, Musalia Mudavadi is going to make the same mistake. In Western, as I talk right now, yes, Raila commands a very big lead in Western, in the Mulembe nation. What is Musalia doing? Or rather, what is Mudavadi doing? Mudavadi is being rumored that he wants to form an alliance with William Ruto. Yes, with William Ruto. In the event he forms an alliance with William Ruto, there are two things here. First of all, they are not going to win the presidency. That's one thing. Secondly, Musalia Mudavadi will lose the Western vote. They are not going to win the presidency, and then Musalia will lose the Western vote again. Yes. And upon losing that vote and also not winning the presidency, Musalia Mudavadi shall have dug his political grave permanently. In fact, Musalia joining hands with William Ruto, it's only William Ruto who will gain, not Musalia Mudavadi. That's a given fact, ladies and gentlemen. So from where I sit, I fully agree with Honorable George Peter Kaluma's tweet or other post that Musalia stands to gain more by joining hands with Raila Amolo Odinga, and that Musalia Mudavadi, from his past political behaviors, he seems not to be very good in making right judgments. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, if you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. If you are watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible, subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans, our subscribers, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. By constantly giving our videos likes, constantly dropping your comments. God bless you, God bless Kenya. And to any other person who is also a fan of ours here, but you have not yet subscribed, take this moment right now, tap on the subscription button and also on the notification bell to receive a notification anytime we upload a new video. And if possible again, drop a comment and also give this video a like. God bless you. God bless Kenya.